Okay, listen.
Oh my gosh.
I know this isn't what you're expecting from like normal videos that we make, right? Because it's just me. It's just me. But there's a good explanation. Okay, I moved my personal video diaries to this channel.
For real.
Right. So if you've seen my channel, this isn't new. This is a continuation of something that's already been going on, but it's new on here. Yay! Okay. And let me address something really quickly. This doesn't work right now.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I thought I would try something new. We use mics in our other videos. I wanted to be like, oh, let's kick it up a notch, kick up the production value. Like, we have nice mics. Let's use them. But for some reason, it is not working right now. However, I did want to hold it because it makes me feel more like talk show host vibes, okay?
Yeah,
right. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. I like it. We love it.
For real.
Okay. This video is literally spontaneous.
Oh my
Spontaneous,
God.
I want to say. There was no other reason for me wanting to come over here and do this video other than the fact I was sitting in my room, well, I guess me and Aiden's room, and I was bored. Okay, I know he's gonna see that and think I like hate living with him or something. I don't hate living with him, okay? I don't. Please help us break the lease. Okay, I don't hate living with him at all, y'all. Please. I love it. Please. Anyway, I was sitting in the room bored. And I was like, I want to record a video, but I don't know what to talk about. And I was like, for my other videos, I don't really know what to talk about. And then I remembered a common theme in all of my other past videos is quite literally the fact I feel like I would rant about how miserable I was, which sounds a bit dramatic. Maybe that's dramatic. Maybe that's dramatic to y'all. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm overthinking. Whatever, not the point.
For real.
I was just like, wow, I think I'm gonna sit down. I think I'm gonna sit down this time and talk about how I do not regret moving out and I don't regret quitting school at all because I freaking love this place, okay?
For real.
I would not have been able to get my own apartment if I had still been in school. Do I still think school is very valuable? Yes, you should still be in school and pursue an education. However, my reasons for doing it are completely different because one, I cannot afford it anymore, and two, I had life circumstances and now I've moved out on my own, okay? Those are very valid reasons and concerns. I don't think people should just kind of like drop out in general, you know, but I mean, to each their own. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I get that, you know. I have to start paying my student loans back though. So that's cool. But anyways, here we are. So I don't really have much to complain about this time because usually when I come on here, like I kid you not, let me show you. Like I'm not showing you. I just realized I'm not showing. I usually have like a list in my phone of all the stuff that I want to talk about. But instead I was like, let me just freestyle this, you know? Let me freestyle it, you know, give it some like spontaneity. No structure, it's just raw.
For real.
You know, raw data, the raw results of my life. And something that I did kind of want to address that was not address, okay, this sounds stupid, like I'm addressing something. I'm not really addressing it, I guess, but there was something that I wanted to talk about.
For real.
Whenever I go live with Aiden, a common occurring theme in the comment section of the live is I deal with a lot of people like hating on me because Aiden's, you know,
For real.
I don't know what to do about that. Like I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to do. Like my best friend is. I'm sorry. Like I didn't. We kind of just met and we're best friends. I really don't know what to say or do about that. I just really don't know what to say to those comments.
Oh my God.
I mean, but I get where people are coming from though. Like I get where you're coming from because I see a lot of other people online and they like value like whiteness, and whiteness is like the center of their friendships and their values, and like their proximity to it is what makes them, I guess, feel better than other people, and like feel like they can be condescending to other groups and other races and stuff. So I totally get where you're coming from, because there are some creators like that that I have seen, but I am not one of those creators, guys.
For real.
Please, okay? I love Aiden to death, but I'm not one of those like people that's primarily like only friends with him because he's white or something. Because I've also had people in my personal life make comments about that to me. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, we kind of just met, we're best friends, we work together, stuff like that, so now we live together. But yeah, that was something on my mind that I wanted to mention.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't really know what response I'm looking for. I think it was kind of just like me wanting to vent to myself right now and just vent about it in a way. Because I just felt so confused when I got those comments, because I understood where they were coming from, and I understood like what people meant by them. But I was just like, how do I even respond to that? Because I don't really know what to say. Like, I really just don't know what to say. Am I making it a bigger deal than what it even is? Is it even a big deal? Are people even noticing it? But I feel like, yeah, people are noticing it because there are comments about it. What? And then also,
God.
whenever we post a TikTok, we do TikToks, okay? Right? We make TikToks together. That's primarily like, we put those out like way more often, and it's fun. Like, we joke and we're like in our apartment doing stuff together, just like our day-to-day jokes and like how we interact with each other, right? And sometimes whenever we post TikToks, there are other people, primarily men in the comments, that are like wanting us to do things, and they say that on TikTok, and this is not the platform you think it is.
For real.
Our relationship is not what you think it is. We are friends.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Aiden is hetero. He is straight. I am homo. I am gay. And also, people were calling him like a queer baiter one time, which to me was like weird, because I was like, they're only calling him a queer baiter because he's friends with me, I guess, because he doesn't really do anything that I feel like is queer baiting. I mean, like, when you're friends with someone, you kind of like pick up on their lingo and stuff, and you guys share things. Like, I do things he does things that I do, but I don't view it as like him stealing my personality or something, because I know when someone's stealing my personality, because I've had people like that in my life before.
For real.
But I just think it's interesting, because my other friends in life, like,
Oh my god.
she doesn't say stuff like that, or just other people like that. My sister, like, I ask people in my life, I'm like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Like, am I doing something wrong? And I swear to you, I'm not crazy, and it's such a validating thing to hear and experience. But
For
yeah,
real.
guys, I promise you, we're cool. Love and accept everyone, and Aiden is not baiting anyone in any sort of way, and I am not like catering to him because he has the like white skin tone that you guys think I don't know.
my
Yeah,
god.
For real.
I just wanted to say that. And I feel like that's kind of the one and only time I want to say that.
For real.
The next thing I wanted to talk about is I feel so free now that I live here.
For real.
I feel so sorry. I'm glad the mic wasn't on. That was crazy. I feel so free now that I live here. Besides work. I work so much now. I mean, I worked a lot before, and I did a lot of like schoolwork and stuff and balancing all that. But now I like physically do more labor at work and stuff now, because I pick up more shifts, and I pick up a lot of shifts that are more physical than the other shifts, because there's like 2 different kinds of shifts you can get.
For real.
If that makes sense. I don't want to like say too much because I don't want to like put where I work out there and all that stuff. But
12 hours before my shift.
I've been doing a lot of the more physically laborious, taxing shifts.
12 hours after my shift.
Because, you know, I need money. Like, hello. Like, yeah, I make YouTube videos and stuff, but I'm still a normal person. I still have bills to pay, y'all. I still have bills to pay. I still have food to keep in the fridge, groceries, like all that car stuff. Like, you know, all the works. I am like a functioning adult. I've always been, I feel like I've been an adult since I was 17. So yeah. But my free time to like record stuff, like we want to do an apartment tour so bad, and I've been writing it out, but the whole entire thing is just finding a time our stupid schedules line up.
For real.
Because I swear to you, it is so frustrating that our schedules like kind of line up sometimes, but sometimes they don't, unless we like request a day off specifically together, and then we both have that day off. And it's just like, sometimes I come home from work and I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I'm so tired, y'all, sometimes. And sometimes it's just like, I just want to get on and play Fortnite, or I just want to live stream, or I just want to make a TikTok or stuff like that. But I do want to do an apartment tour so bad. It is something on my list I'm going to do. And I'm currently working on it right now. The only thing we need to work on right now is finding a day to film it, because it is pretty much like written out the way I want to do it. Me and Aiden want to do it. And then after that, it's like the whole filming it and editing it. And editing it usually takes longer than filming it, because I can film it easily within a day. Easily within a day, if we both have the day off, we can film the video. The only thing is just editing it, because I try to make editing more like nicer to my standards, I guess, because I'm not like a pro editor or anything, but I do want it to feel good from my standard and perspective of like what I am capable of doing in my time that I'm given and what I know how to do, and like trying to test some things here and out and there. And it also, to me, I don't care if it sometimes looks a little bit like chopped and like bad and like a little bit like you can tell he did this himself, because that's the whole entire point. I think it's funny, and I think it adds, it's like, oh, you can literally tell he did this himself, like he edited this, like they were the ones editing this, like it's part of the vibe, it's part of Cognitive Network, you know. And I love that. And I hope it's something that you guys like too, because I really enjoyed that aspect of it specifically, because I feel like the editing part of it is mainly where like most of my fun happens, you know, when I'm doing this stuff. In all seriousness though, I do want to say, this is amazing. My own apartment, y'all.
For real.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Me and Aiden have our own space, and I am determined to do everything in my power to keep this place, I swear to y'all.
For real.
So if that means I have to pick up an extra shift and I can't really record or like be on Aiden's live streams or TikToks and stuff and things like that, then that's okay with me. And I hope y'all understand that. And something else I wanted to say that I also thought about was, I thought about the fact that I was scrolling through our TikTok page a little bit, and sometimes like you see more so of Aiden's face and sometimes you see more so of my face. And I wanted to say that it is literally our collective channel. So sometimes I don't know. I don't think I'm like insecure about it, but sometimes I wonder when we get followers and stuff, like, is it because of him or is it because of me? Is it because of both of us? Is it because people think we're dating? Is it because people want us to date? Do people actually like the videos and think we're funny? And it's just something that I kind of think about, and it doesn't get in my head per se, but it's just something I wonder. And it's something I've been wondering a lot lately, especially since we've been growing at a very faster rate now, because we kind of picked up a little bit and we have kind of a surge going right now at the time that I'm filming this, and we're at like 1,300 followers on TikTok now, when we originally were at like 300 at the beginning of this summer, not even, probably less.
For real.
So yeah, that to me was insane. It's just interesting, because I know Aiden was saying how sometimes he thinks that sometimes it's like his videos do more well than mine because of the like white boy charm, and I do think that does play a not big role, but it does play a role in how well our videos do together collectively, because I have seen videos like that on TikTok when people talk about how TikTok kind of shadow bans or something, like Black creators and stuff like that. So I do wonder that sometimes. I mean, sometimes I think maybe the video just didn't do well. Maybe I was just, because sometimes I'm just like talking to my camera and I just post it and I don't care.
For real.
But sometimes I wonder, I see other people do that, and is it because of the skin color? Like, is that what's going on right now? Is that happening to me? It's something I think about. And yeah, I feel like that was mainly all I wanted to say. And that, and the fact that,
oh my
yeah,
god,
that was it. That was all, guys.
For real.
Thank you for tuning into this. It was a little rant session, or whatever you want to call it, you know. I don't really know what to call this, if I'm gonna lie. If I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what to call this. So I really hope you enjoyed it for whatever it was. If you liked me like talking and stuff, this is gonna happen way more whenever I have free time. I decided to do it today because Aiden's gone, so I felt like I had the place to myself. I felt like I could talk freely. I can talk freely when he's here, but it would feel... I dropped the mic and no, it doesn't work, but I still want to hold it. Anyway.
oh my god.
I think that means it's time for this to end.
For real.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was gonna happen more, and love you all. See you in the next video. This is gonna happen more. Maybe Aiden will join me. Maybe he will one day. He definitely is. I'm gonna make him. Don't worry about that. That is gonna happen. It's not just gonna be just me. This is just like back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, this is all a dream. This is all a dream.
For real.